At this point in time, since the rain is threatening, I'm going to ask Ambassador Gonsalves, our Foreign Minister, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Camillo Gonsalves, in his first capacity, official capacity in Bequia, to make a presentation.
Thank you very much, Herman. I think you established the protocol and said everyone who should be thanked. I want to again thank the ambassador designate and our Jean-Luc for the cultural cooperation, and of course the members of the French Naval Forces for bringing us this wonderful gift. Usually when I stand under the almond tree with a microphone in my hand, it's for a political purpose, and usually because of the nature of politics in our region, the crowd is a lot smaller than this. And when the rain began, I said, well, here we go again. I'm going to be speaking to another small crowd under the almond tree. But I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be here at what is a very historic occasion. When one reads our history, even very casually, we know that we spring from the Garifuna people. And the Garifuna were the product of an admixture between the indigenous Kalinago of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and enslaved Africans who were shipwrecked off the coast of Bequia, and later went to St. Vincent and formed what were called then the Black Caribs. And the Black Caribs fought a number of wars for their independence against the British colonizers, incidentally with the assistance of the French. But when a slave ship bound for Barbados, originating off the Bight of Biafra, was shipwrecked off the coast of Bequia, the enslaved Africans who were floundering in the water were rescued by Kalinago people in boats not too dissimilar from this one, in dugouts. And they were rescued and carried back to St. Vincent, where they thrived and flourished. And our own national hero, Paramount Chief Joseph Chatoyer, is a product of the descendants of people who were rescued in dugout canoes. So this is an historical reclamation for the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. To see a vessel like this come ashore from Martinique is to remember how our own ancestors were rescued and recovered and became part of the fabric of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So this is a historical cornerstone of what makes us Vincentians and what makes us who we are today. So it's very important to have this vessel here. I think that the Bequia Boat Museum is a very important historical place in and of itself, separate and apart from this boat, because people of Bequia, people of the Grenadines, people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines are a seafaring people, a maritime people. We have always looked outwards from our small islands, whether it is for our sustenance from the sea or whether it is even to migrate to other countries. And everyone who came to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, even the indigenous Kalinago, migrated here, again, in boats not too dissimilar from this one. And they came up from South America, they got as far as Martinique and other places. And so our history is that of people who traveled the world in boats very much like this boat here today. So this is an important event, it's an important occasion. I hope that the school children do some reading about the dugout canoes and the ways in which they traveled all around this region. And I want to say that I am very grateful for the opportunity to be here. I thank the parliamentary representative, Dr. Friday, for his warm welcome. I thank Sir James, who is one of our original seafaring fishermen, for his warm welcome as well. And I think that with this boat as a cornerstone of the Bequia Boat Museum, we have to ensure not only that the people of Bequia see it, not only that tourists see it, but that people from the length and breadth of St. Vincent and the Grenadines can come to the Bequia Boat Museum, can see this wonderful artifact, and can learn more about Vincentian history, what makes us Vincentians, and the incredible feats that we accomplished as a people before we had J&T and Admiral and Bequia Express. We traveled all around the Caribbean in boats that look just like this. I see that the gods are again conspiring to shut me up, so I'll take this opportunity to say thank you again to our friends in the French Naval Forces, in the French government, to thank Alliance Française, to thank Louise Mitchell for her own indefatigable work in this regard, to thank Mr. Belmar. I think this is a wonderful starting point for a wonderful historical journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Minister Gonsalves. I want to thank you as